Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. We are here in another special day. We are again here at Path Academy with another BSS Building System Specialist graduation. And today we have really amazing professional Tristan that want to show to the world his amazing architectural design systems and also great work with ArchiCAD and Grasshopper Live Connection. And we're really blessed and happy to share with you the work that he was doing during our building system specialist title during the last 5 months, and especially the work that he developed for the final project. And also to remember all of you, today, Friday of graduation, so national holiday in Path Academy for Tristan in the honor of Tristan, and all of you that you know that we are in the 10th edition of our BSS title. The next edition, 11, is coming next week, and we have a last spot in our training. So if you are fast, you can register, you can join, and you can be part of the BSS Net with Tristan. And yeah, we wait for you. And the most important now, let's enjoy. And I will share the screen with the presentation of Tristan, and then we will do some questions, answers with you. Also, you have inputs, just write in the chat in YouTube, also send it in our platform. And then yeah, we will enjoy with his explanation and the technical parts that I think he will enjoy a lot sharing with all of you. So let's go for his amazing final project. Here we are. And now silence, respect, and enjoy with the work. Thanks. Bravo. Let me stop. Congratulations, Tristan. Amazing. Also, we can talk about the big final, but I think there are much more content waiting there. Thanks a lot for your work. And now please share with the world who you are and the amazing work you made. Thanks a lot.
So, Yeah, about the work, it's so first off, all about me. Like I'm Tristan Schrey, living in Zurich. I'm working here since 5 years. Like I'm project leader in a firm here, and currently working on a construction project of a school, which is like the let's say the base design elements like of this project that I tried to recreate, but parametrically, like with the Grasshopper connection and skills that I learned. And the idea of the tool of the system was that it makes easier the whole modeling, especially like while the process of the project, like there's constantly changes coming, and as longer the project is going on, as more things are connected in the model. And like I felt that when in the professional day to day, you spend like really a lot of time with like applying the changes or like adjusting to the changes. Like wall changes a bit of the size because like it has a bit of different requirements, and then like you have to change everything. There was a touch to it manually, and especially when the products get bigger, it takes really a lot of time to always keep the model like up to date. So my idea was to use Grasshopper. Like before the program, I knew about Grasshopper, but I never really used it. But like to use it to basically take over this modeling part and have myself give myself like more time to spend with also maybe with more parts that I enjoy more, like in the like in the daily life, like with spending more time at the design and not spending it like with readjusting the model constantly. So the idea was to not fully parametrically create the building, but still keep the base design intention in Archicad, and like just with very simple volumes. The idea was always like that you kind of just push your volumes that you already have because of your building volume and the floor stems, and the model just adjusts based on your movements you're doing. And yeah, like I think the first stages work quite well. Of course, there's still stuff to continue because like of like the system itself, like with Grasshopper, like it's a complex one. So like there's always like some things that needs adjustment, but I think it has great potential that it can make the whole process of designing and especially the modeling like way more efficient. And as you saw, like I built it up like in this different levels. Like the first level was like the building the volume, the structure and the facade, all connected with build volume. And then the interior level connected to the zone stems that you already have in your product, and like you always like move them around, and like based on this, like it's creating for you in the like until now in my system it was just the walls, but then the idea is that it's also the doors that are in there, like the lamps that are connected to it, that like also like the now in the system that was already like the ceilings, like the floors, like everything always moves with it, like as soon as you change something in your design. And then yeah, like in the last part, level 3 was more uh, something I want to experiment now with further in how much of the inputs you can then also give to Grasshopper while still keeping it relatively easy in the design process, like kind of trying to find the balance of over engineered project to efficient project. So that's like now an ongoing investigation.
Great. Thanks a lot for your explanation, Tristan. I think it's really interesting, and also your point of view, that the main tool, as you are since a lot of years, Archicad BIM software, that you are really familiar, you are working a lot of years, and you have a lot of experience, and how we can empower or maybe use in another way the inputs from ArchiCAD, right? Like main project guidelines, objects, or orientation, no? And with those minimum objects, how we can create a workflow that finishes coming back to ArchiCAD and giving us back more information and control, no, with the system that we created. And yeah, I think that's also an amazing way. It's also the inverse engineering part, bringing things from ArchiCAD always require a bit more work at the beginning, filtering and doing the process not connected. But I think it's super powerful, the mix between both softwares, and even more when you have deep knowledge in one of them, like you with ArchiCAD, right? That you feel confident, familiar, and you use a lot, and that empower you more the start and the thinking logic of the system. That's a really amazing approach, and yeah, we really want to see these next steps for sure, and all your ideas, because we know you have a lot of ideas and use cases. It's true we have the time that we have, and we appreciate also all of you guys dealing with work, life, a lot of things, and also doing this training. We know it's an extra effort, but at least our intention is always that you get this logic, you know, and you feel confident to start to develop your own ideas. We are there during this time supporting, but the important is you. The important is your development, your ID, to put there what you want to express to this world and start to build it up and get confident enough to continue working now at the end of the training. And for us, that's just as a success when we know you guys, you continue, that this continue growing in your offices, you continue using, you continue sharing with your colleagues, you can open the design process that sometimes is a bit opaque, not that these sketches to this final building that we have in the architectural buildings and process. So we love that it's registered in a script, and we can also control, we can discuss, we can bring more people and more type of brains to the same workflow. For us, that's a big pleasure in the building design. And yeah, we would like to also ask you, Tristan, how you see these next steps. You already said that you continue working on it, but how you see the future now with this new uh, window open and parametric input.
I think for me it gets specifically interesting, this level 3 part, like the to also parametrically control like the base volumes in bigger projects, because also like the floor stamps and the volume, like when you have a big project, like it's again takes a lot of time to manually adjust everything, and then like at this point it again could benefit if you actually design the building as a system itself, and then like the volumes and the floor organization is aligning itself to it. But I do think that it is an extra, on top of the complexity that it already has, it is an extra layer of complexity, and it needs another depth of understanding the system. That's why for me, I think it's more like an ongoing thing, like to really get comfortable with, to get fluent in like expressing what you want to create, like with this new software. That's why, like for me in the moment, like this that I try to create now, it's something I think I can use very quickly, because like it's like I still have the control in my software that I know, and like the new software is just like adding up, like it's giving like an extra push to it. And then I think like when there's enough confidence and enough trust in the abilities to use the new software like in a very efficient way, I think then it can get very powerful to completely parameterize everything. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot for your answer. I think it's really nice, positive words, and also feeling now after seeing your work and what you want to continue working on. As you know, this is an specialist by itself. So the offices also having the professionals, they need to understand, yeah, these professionals, they need resources, time, and also to implement with their colleagues. So it's a lot of heavy steps that is coming, no, and responsibility. But at the end of the day, it's a new way of thinking how we design the projects. When this logic start to roll and the offices start to see results, right, where we collaborate or our own offices, they get really engaged and they want more. And it's important, as you say, you have the flexibility to keep the main house software as you were using or they were using during years, but also adding these new levels, computational levels of automation, control, even complexity for certain type of projects that maybe with only one of the softwares will be really complex, but with both it's matching much better. So all these things I think are super important for the offices not to have this overview and this way of thinking. And as we say always, to start to pass the work, as you were also mentioning, Tristan, the modeling work one-to-one element, that you have that direct view and control to start to have this logic of systems. Okay, now I don't control one column, I control the whole floor columns with the script, and I have all the data. So you need to start to think on lists and domains and dimensions, and things like that, and putting that in algorithmic thinking steps. I think that helped a lot for the whole office to understand how is the automation pipelines, steps, and that get more confident to all of them to go into more deeper computation. Because as we know these years, a big tsunami called AI is coming. There is a lot of things ongoing. And as soon as we enter in this way of thinking, how a computer think on the back, when we use also Archicad, for example, I think is super important for all of us, that you are leading and opening this position is an amazing thing. And I think your colleagues, they will be really happy if they are not already to see you and your advance. Yeah, of course. And they will need your support developing the scripts, library, a lot of things are coming, but I think they are good feelings, nice things that we want that you have now, and I hope they respect your time and space to get this new position and enjoy with it at the same time. And the stress is not coming over. Yeah. Okay. Let me check if we have some extra questions or at least one. I would like to ask you, Tristan, that maybe something more personal. Do you have a cat, animal at home?
I don't actually know.
Okay, okay. I was curious always with your project. Do you have a personal? Okay, but that was nice. That's a funny part in the also for the scale for the project. Always important to have a reference. But yeah, I think thanks a lot for your expertise to bring to this training, and also we can see the development going in really good direction. I think you will take care of it, and we just expect next steps. You get ground, you get also a space in the project to present that you can start to work in that way, and that continue growing. That's a really good feeling for all. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you want to add something else, Tristan.
I think for the project wise, I'm good. Like, of course, thanks to you guys, to you and Noah, a lot for the program. Like, it was very nice. 5.5 months. Like, learned a lot. Like, was stressful, but also I think very beneficial in the end. And I'm very keen to keep experimenting with the new skills. Yeah.
That's really nice. And also, Nora saying you big hugs and congratulations. She would like to be today here, but yeah, she will be soon back. And I think we really enjoyed, and even more, we are really happy today with the graduation Friday with this sun, nice weather we are having. So I hope we have also a really amazing weekend. But yeah, congratulations for your hard work. And we are happy that we are today here celebrating with all the people. And we will see each other. We will keep in contact for sure, and we will see each other in more events because these are things they are just scaling. Now you just open the first window, it's coming, and now yeah, you just want more and more and more computation, and this is always something really positive and that we want from you guys that we expect this evolution. Okay, thanks all of you for your time. It was really a special time today with Tristan. We close our 10th edition in our BSS title, so we are really, really happy after these 5 months together of exchanging ideas, ups and downs, a lot of things like professionals that we are. But the most important that yeah, we collaborate, we exchange, we work together, we achieve our goals, and we continue growing professionally. That make us always really proud and happy to see all of you guys. And just to remember, next week we'll start our next edition, number 11. And if you want to join to Tristan and all the amazing professionals like Dora, Benjamin, Simon that we have last days, we are here, we are Path Academy, and we will be also really happy to open the door for a new professional coming and continue this amazing travel that we are doing all of us together. So thanks a lot for your time. Have a nice weekend. Yeah, see you soon. And ciao.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Thanks a lot to all of you. Thanks for your time. Enjoy the sun. Bye bye.